What's up guys, welcome to another episode of But Does It Spin, and today we are opening another volume 25 random booster. Now these are kind of old I guess, but like I said I did miss out on it when it first came out, so we are opening them right now. We did open two of them already, which was Infinite Death Scyther and Brave Wyvern. So yeah, let's open this up and see what we have. But before we do that, leave us a like if you've been enjoying this series and consider subscribing not to miss any future videos of But Does It Spin. So without further ado, let's open this up and see if whatever is inside it spins. So here we are with everything out of the box, and of course our cat is here. But let's take a look at the Beyblade. It is, of course, we got Kerbecs. Let's try to focus here. And this is the recolor of it to blue and purple, which honestly I think is better looking than the original golden one. I wasn't too big of a fan of the golden one, but this one looks very nice. I do like it quite a bit. That said, it is very light. You can see here that it does have like a little metal weight in here, but you know, that doesn't add much. It's still a very light layer. Okay, you can see that the teeth are not very prominent. This is a balance type Beyblade, so you know, the teeth are very weak, especially these burst remakes. These remakes, they do tend to have not great teeth, nor the weight. So, you know, they're not very great. That's why we're not going to be battling them against the other burst Beyblades, only against remakes. And yeah, but taking a look here, you can see that Kerbecs is like the three-headed dog, just like Kerbecs. And you can see that it does have like this chain motif here, you know, just like chain Kerbecs kind of deal. It does have flames, which is kind of cool. But then over here, it does have like this doesn't look like a dog head. It looks more like a dragon head. So I'm not too sure about that. But you can see that it doesn't have any upper attacks. It does have like a smash attack here, a little smash attack, and then counter, 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 and then another smash, and it goes on. It is very round, but yeah, it is what it is. Overall, I don't think it's probably not going to be like a super amazing Beyblade, but still pretty excited to see it. In the anime, he was one of the bigger bad guys. He took out Eagle and Libra in one go, but I'm not sure that he would actually be able to do that in real life. But you know, we're here to see it. We're here to check it out. That said, this does look like painted plastic, so I hope the paint doesn't chip off too much when we test battle it. And yeah, moving on to the Forge Disc. This is a Dynamite Battle Forge Disc. As you can see, it is Giga, which is an octagonal Forge Disc. It is very outward heavy disc, very symmetrical, so you know it will help with stamina and overall balance, which is fantastic. The driver, of course, we see it's a normal wave. It's interesting. It is a normal one. We did see a dash wave not too long ago, but the spring is very weak on it, and since his teeth are very, very weak as well, I believe he will burst quite a bit. But this is also a balance type driver. You can see that the tip is very fine at the end. There's like a small tip, which, you know, will let it spin very very calmly mostly. It does have another level here which is thicker, and then another layer here which is ridged, and then it does have an outer ring. This does provide support for all of these levels. They do provide support and balance for when it's tipping over, and it's great for life after death. So you know, it's a decent thing. It's a decent driver for what it is. Not much for battle though. Just like the rest of the Beyblade, I guess. But yeah, these are the pieces. The only other metal fight remake that I do have is Lightning El Drago from Random Booster 17, I believe. This was my very first ever Takara Tomy Beyblade, and I got it because I do like El Drago. But yeah, you can see that he's pretty beat up because I used to use him a lot. He does have Zephyr 10. I don't quite remember what his frame was, but you know, Zephyr was pretty interesting. El Drago in itself was a pretty interesting Beyblade. So we'll put it up to fight against Kerbecs. And yeah, so let's assemble it, test it out, and battle it against the El Drago. And that's it, folks. As you saw, he is pretty cool. He is really tall because of the gigas. So often when you saw El Drago was coming from below, and Kerbecs did end up losing a lot of balance out there, which was helped by Wave, but still, you know, in the last two battles, as you saw, his clicks are not that great. It is very weak teeth, very weak spring, so you know, bursting him was inevitable. But yeah, I do still think it is a very pretty Beyblade. That said, because like I mentioned, this is painted plastic, you can see a lot of the blue was left on the stadium, which I'm not too sure how I feel about. So this is probably mostly just for collection rather than battling. But yeah, take the conclusions you like from that. Leave us a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to see more videos like this. We are bringing Beyblades of all kinds and generations to this channel. And of course, sometimes we talk about other spin tops that are not Beyblades and some stuff that are not even spin tops, but that we try to spin anyway, just to see if you can. So if you're into stuff like that, I'll see you next time, and until then, stay nerdy, guys.